You're listening to Rebel Spirituality with me, Sam Goldfinch. Here's the truth. Wisdom doesn't follow rules. So each week we're going to explore what it means to wake up your way so you can live a more peaceful, creative and inspired life no matter your circumstances. It's time to blaze your unique path to truth. Okay, hey you beautiful people. And well, look, before we dive in, I want to just mention a couple of things that are coming that are really exciting. The first one is that Instagram's up and running and, I'm going to be putting videos and stuff on there. So if you are an Instagram person and you want to come and see some clips and video stuff of things that I'm up to, come follow us at Rebel Spirituality. So super easy to remember, right? And cool big announcement. There's a YouTube channel on the way. So what I'm probably going to do is upload the videos of these podcasts, but I'm going to do it a couple of weeks after it gets launched, kind of in the audio version, right? The kind of classic podcast style. And then build from there. That's what I think I'm going to do. So watch this space. If you want to go over to Rebel Spirituality on YouTube and follow just to see as things pop up, then that would be amazing as well. Right. I said that I'd start sharing some of these amazing reviews that people have left. So let's share one. I love this so much. Such a great way to start the week, opening your mind to what's possible on so many levels. I can't wait for Mondays. That's from Just Sober Me. And thanks so much. I just, that fills me with so much joy to know that people might be looking forward to this. Like, how cool is that? It's so nice to know that. And it's so lovely to have so many of you that I love, so many new friends and so many old friends, just people that I love and just trust so deeply on the journey with me. So thanks very much for all the reviews and stuff. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about grasping and aversion, or just one element of that. And, many of you, if you've ever kind of studied Buddhism or anything like that, these are terms that might be quite common and things that we might be aware of, or maybe not. But really, we're talking about kind of grasping as like trying to keep hold of stuff and or trying to get stuff. And aversion is kind of repelling stuff, pushing stuff away. And I really want to frame this. I want to talk about feelings today, right? Because in both of these things that we're doing, we're fighting against essentially how the wisdom in the system works. Like when we're grasping onto things and trying to make things last forever and stay forever, we're innocently fighting against how it works, because nothing's permanent. Feelings are all transient. They self-resolve. They come and go. They change. They transmute. They alchemize, right? And when we're trying to push things away, we're kind of, again, we're not in flow, because we don't need to do that. Things have a natural flow. They'll find their way through. And in both of these modes of being, we're effectively trying to make the impermanent permanent, right? And we just can't do that. We can't do that. Nothing in the world of form is permanent. Everything comes and goes. Everything changes. If you look around you, if you look out into the cosmos, there's not a single thing that's standing still. Some things give the appearance of that, but even at the deepest level, that these things are vibrating and moving and changing. And sure, we're on this planet for 100 years if we're lucky. But ultimately, when we're talking at a cosmic scale, nothing's permanent, right? Nothing's permanent. And when we try and find security, when we try and make things permanent when they're not, then we're not in alignment with how it goes. So we end up getting ourselves into a right old pickle at times, right? And I've noticed this pattern. I don't know if you've noticed it yourself, that when we get filled with feelings that we kind of we might innocently judge them as bad or negative, this kind of thing. Things that don't feel so good in the body, right? So maybe it's sadness or something like that. We can forget that these things are impermanent. We think that they're going to last forever. And it can really feel like that when we're in the middle of it, right? And we kind of lose touch with that truth. And that can affect our behavior. We can start trying to do all sorts of different things. And any moment where we think our feelings are coming from the world outside, that we forget that they're coming from within us, we'll start trying to change the world in order to change our state. But we needn't do that. We don't have to do that, because things settle. Things settle. They, just like a storm that's raging, it will pass. Sometimes they rage a bit longer, but they pass, and there'll be that time when we wake up and the sky's clear. And it works the other way as well. It seems like when we're full of beautiful feelings, very often we can quite naturally want them to hang around, right? We want them to remain and we want to lock them in place. And that in a way is, well, sometimes we can push them away. So imagine, we're feeling fantastic. We find ourselves full of beautiful feelings. Many people, we might want to prolong them or elongate them, and people might do that through the use of alcohol or drugs. That's something that I definitely used to do. The thing with that is, the moment that we introduce that drug into the system, it cares for itself. It has its own kind of lifespan. It doesn't bring joy into our life, right? However pleasurable for the body something might be, it's not bringing happiness and joy into the system. And so we can innocently we can put something that eclipses those beautiful feelings, right? Because those beautiful feelings are coming from you. So when you notice that they're there, luxuriate in them, bathe in them, enjoy them for as long as they are. And then at some point, because you're a human, you're going to get some thought come through, and, you're going to experience something different. And that's part of the beauty of it, right? Try this game of trying to always feel good all the time. It fucks us up. It messes us up. It's much more rebellious to look into the true nature of feelings, the true safe nature of our experience, our psychological experience. And, then we don't kind of innocently almost scare off the good, okay? So in both of these, whether we're grasping to try and keep stuff there, or aversion, we're trying to push something away, we're innocently out of alignment with the truth of the matter, which is nothing's permanent. Things are moving all the time in the world of form anyway. And deepening our understanding to this is the answer, not getting better and better at tools to try and make ourselves feel better all the time, or that kind of stuff. That can turn us into someone who's just chasing good feelings, and that doesn't end well. I know that experience true for myself. Ultimately, the only thing that's permanent, right, is the formless, is the spiritual, because it doesn't exist in the way that things do in the world of form. So that's the space where we're going to gain access to these beautiful parts of life. That's the thing that we can rely on in a way that we're never going to be able to rely on things that are in the world of form. All right, team. I think that's me. I'm super excited to see some of you over on the Instagram account and all that kind of stuff. And I hope you're having a truly amazing week. And I always love it when you reach out and let me know what's what. So please feel free to do that. All right, team. Huge love. See you soon.